Sly Media Sports / Hip Hop, which one only Mr. Sly Media right here. This is my review. You already know it's coming on the not Sacramento Kings. I'm tripping. Think about this background I got, but on the Boston Celtics versus the Golden State Warriors, Game 3 in the May Finals. Wow, like to say about this, another good game. Boston came out rumbling, tumbling, tough. They went right at Golden State throats like I thought they would after that devastating loss Boston had in Game 2. Golden State went out. Boston came out running, attacking Golden State. Getting in Stephen Curry's face, getting in Klay Thompson's face. Pretty much, even though he had a good game, pretty much bodying them. Robert Williams and Grant Williams were the main two pieces why Boston won. Them two Williams brothers, they're not brothers, but the two Williamses, they both came out, pretty much getting rebounds, attacking the paint. Golden State couldn't undo it. And I said that was the main thing why I say Boston has a chance to win this series, to win the finals, why I picked Boston to win it all. Robert Williams and Grant Williams, they are both two head honcho, pretty much big men in it right now with the Boston Celtics. They pretty much can handle Golden State. Golden State pretty much has no firepower. They have Looney, but Looney's not a superior big man like that. So I know Stephen A. earlier was talking about ESPN. Maybe they should get some of the young rookies they drafted this year to come in and try to help out. Steve Kerr needs to make some kind of in-game adjustments. Maybe he should grab them. I don't know, but in my particular opinion, like I said, I don't know if he'll want to bring inexperienced guys in there or not, or maybe just to have them just to pick up fouls, something to get physical with them. I don't know, but right now the Williams brothers are dominating on the paint. Boston is with Rob Williams and Gary Williams. They're dominating on the paint. Gary Williams had a good game. Like I said, Boston has so many people that can come off the bench and do it. That's why I said Boston's bench is better than Golden State's bench. That's what the key factor is right now. Like in Game 1, is Devin White. He came out, played good, and Al Horford, they played a good game. This time, it was Gary Williams that came out and played good and have a good game, along with Robert Williams. So Boston has all these pieces and come and create good games. And along with Jason Tatum, he had a good game as well. And I believe Jason Tatum is blossoming to a superstar right in front of our eyes right now. He most certainly is. Because he has a 24 Kobe Bryant thing on it. Kobe Bryant's number 24 on him. So pretty much he's showing he's trying to take over and become a legend in this game. Because he's already a star, but he wins his NBA Finals and win MVP, he'll catapult himself into becoming a superstar. So I feel like that's definitely the case, definitely for sure, and all that and everything like that. Boston looking good, and Tatum's really showing he really is becoming a superstar. Jaylen Brown had a good game, Al Horford as well, the other main key guys. They all had good games as well, along with Marcus Smart. Steph Curry had his game Steph Curry gonna get his, but Marcus Smart did a good job of getting up in Stephen Curry's face, making every shot difficult and tough for him. Pretty much beating up on him, doing what they're supposed to do, make everything tough for him. So Boston looking real good right now. They're looking real good. My pick for Boston winning 6, like I said, stop the cap. Boston in 6. They're looking real good right now, man. Looking real good to win this series right now and win the NBA championship and take it back home to the TD Garden. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's talk about Golden State. Golden State problem is, like I said, I feel like Draymond Green, where is he at? It's he's a no-show. I forgot he was even playing. He really was a no-show in the game. I saw him in the bench a couple times. He picked up 4 fouls, 2 points and 4 fouls. It's just oh, wow. Some people saying maybe because he's more concerned about his podcast than playing the actual game. I don't know. I'm wondering that can affect. He's doing the podcast right after he gets done playing the game. I don't know. It's hard. Can you really do that right after you playing the game, broadcast? Do a podcast of yourself right after you got just playing the game. I don't know if that's affecting his mindset or not. I don't know. I don't think so. He's playing a bad game because this Boston team is really a toughest team Golden State has ever played against. Even with the team when they had Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, and LeBron James, that team really wasn't that deep compared to this Boston team. Because after them 3 guys, you had J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert and all that. Them 2 guys as well. Them 5 players, but after that, it kind of that bench for Cleveland really wasn't all that big like that. He had Matthew Dellavedova, that's it, but he was more a hustle guy, defensive kind of guy. But that Cleveland team wasn't really all that deep like that. After that, you just had veterans and all that. Richard Jefferson, he played a little piece in it. He had Tristan Thompson. He somewhat played a piece in it, but we already, get on him about what he's kind of known for now than actually playing basketball now. But not that Cleveland team to have a team like what Boston got right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I named all the players that got how deep Boston is, that anybody can come off the bench and do things. Their starting lineup is tough and all that. And, Al Horford, the former Hawk, from right here, my homestead, Georgia, the former Hawk, and Al Horford and all that and everything like that. He's coming in, he's balling. He's out playing Draymond Green. Stephen A. said on First Take, Al Horford's really outplaying Draymond Green because I think Al Horford's more hungry. He wants to win the ring and win a championship. Our former Hawk, not to get off top, but our former Hawk, Jeff Teague, he just won a championship last year with the Milwaukee Bucks, even though he didn't play a part in there or anything like that. But he just won a championship with the Milwaukee Bucks. Now Al Horford, like he might get his championship along with Joe Johnson, because people forget Joe Johnson actually was on that Celtics team for like a 2 or 3 day contract, but he still can be eligible to get a contract and all and everything like that. So that 60-win team of we had with Jeff Teague, Al Horford, I think with Jeff Teague, Al Horford, Kyle Korver, DeMar Carroll, and Paul Millsap. 2 of them guys like they on their way to one of them already has a ring, another one like he's on his way to get himself a ring. I don't think about DeMar Carroll. I don't think he's still in the league anymore or anything like that. Or if he is, he's somewhere on somebody's bench. I don't know if he's going to be eligible to get a championship. I know Paul Millsap, he plays for the Sixers right now. He just got traded to him, part of that James Harden trade. So I don't know if he's eligible. Is he going to get himself a ring or not? I don't know about Philadelphia. Like I said, that James Harden situation. That's a topic for a discussion during the offseason and everything like that. I feel like the Sixers are still missing another star. I need another star. They go with Harden and Embiid for them to make it and win a championship and all that. But like I said, Al Horford, like I said, back to the topic though, Al Horford is playing well and all that. And I forgot, of course, Kyle Korver did go to the finals with Cleveland that following year. He wasn't part of that championship team, but he did go to championship with Cleveland that following year in 2017 along with 2018 as well. But they never got a championship because of course they wouldn't get the Kevin Durant Golden State Warriors and all that and everything. But back to what I was saying about Al Horford, he's playing his lights out. He's outplaying Draymond Green, out hustling him and all that. That it's just like, it looks bad on Draymond Green and everything. Because he really is the X factor. He is the glue that keeps that team together. He is the Dennis Rodman for that Golden State Warriors. So it's really all on him, you know what I'm saying? So he's got to step up and play ball. He's not really doing his thing. So I wanted, like, he talks a lot of smack. Draymond Green's physical. I like his game and all that, but he got to step up and especially in like Game 4 and really play lights out, man. He really got a ball like that Draymond he was doing when they first went on them title runs and all that, in order for Golden State to win and capture that elusive championship. Cause like I said, man, he's getting outplayed. He's pretty much getting outplayed right now. And also with Steve Kerr, you got to make coaching adjustments. Maybe you got to bring some more big men, some extra bodies out there. That's the only way you're gonna win. Cause that's what it seems like to me. Like once again, they're getting like outplayed and everything like that, out physical, like in the paint, because they just dominated them in the paint last night, man. Boston was straight up dominating them in the paint. So I feel like in order for that, in order for Golden State to win, they got to be physical in the paint, man. That's what you got to win them games with them second chance points. That's how you win them games most of the time, with them second chance points, especially in the finals. This is the finals. You got to bring out every bag, every trick, every weapon you got. And you might have to go to the bench and get some big men out there just to like get some fouls on Robert Williams and Gary Wilson and make it tough on them. Because right now they're getting out hustle, getting out rebound and everything, out physical in the Boston's out physical and all that. Like I said, it's a team Golden State has never faced for ever in the NBA Finals. So they really got their hands full. So, that's the main key points I say about these two games and all that. But I feel like Game 4, if Boston wins his Game 4, it's a wrap. Golden State's not coming back 3-1 down. Like how they came back 3-1 down, how, Cleveland came back 3-1 down on them. If Golden State loses this next game on Friday night, I feel like it's done. I feel like Boston is 6, like I said. On Sunday night, they're wrapping it up. That's it. That's in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel on Sunday. I think on Monday night, I'm tripping. On Monday, they're wrapping it up. In that Game 6, like I said, if Boston wins this next game on Friday night, I think they wrapping up on that Monday night, and that's it. That's my opinion. That's my take on it. But, like I said, Golden State had to win. This is do or die for them. It's a must-win for them. I know they're a more experienced team. They're Boston. They'll be able to handle it. But I feel like the pressure is really on Golden State to win this game. If they win this game, then, hey, this back, pressure me back on Boston and everything like that. But if they lose this game, next game, I feel like it's done. It's a wrap. And it's pressure, and now the pressure will be on Boston still to finish it off and everything like that. But Golden State will be like in a do or die moment and all that. But I thought this next game they gotta win. They come out execute because the pressure's on them now because they don't want to go down 3-1 and everything. So I may, I may change my stance a little bit. Maybe I say that, but I feel like if Boston, like I said, loses, it won't be that much pressure on them, but it will still be even matchup. But if Boston wins this game on Friday night, I feel like the pressure won't be on them. I just feel like, okay, they got to win. But if Golden State comes back and win, the next game on that following day. Then I'm like, oh, okay, on that Monday. Then it's like, okay, now it's pressure on Boston again. They got to close it out now and all that because they don't want to go to 7 games. But my take on it, for real, right now, the more pressure on Golden State than it is Boston right now. Because you just don't want to be down 3-1 in any series. So, especially as the May Finals, you don't want to be down 3-1. Especially with this team like Boston, who's like the most talented team they ever win against. I'm just keep on saying it. So many players, Boston is so deep, and the good coaching they got with Udoka, he's really showing he should have been one coach of the year, except for I can't forgot the head coach name in Phoenix who won, because like I said, Phoenix really supposed to be in a position. It really wasn't supposed to be Golden State. It really supposed to be Phoenix in this position, but they just I don't know what happened with them. They just plummeted and all that and everything. But I definitely feel like for sure, like Ime Udoka, he definitely supposed to be in that position and one coach of the year because of the way he got this Boston team looking for a first year head coach, dominating and all that. He's really he's really bringing that San Antonio Spurs type mentality he had when he came from coaching under Greg Popovich. He's really using that with Boston right now, and that's what they're doing with Golden State. That mentality that Greg Popovich started with the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan and all them boys, and later with Kawhi Leonard. He's got that. Udoka is bringing that with the Golden State Warriors with the Boston Celtics right now, and they're taking to Golden State right now for sure. And like I said, if I feel like they lose this, everybody's gonna come back to Golden State as well. Also saying about the Kevin Durant thing about Kevin Durant, he's the reason why they won on them last 2 championships, or Golden State got lucky because Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love both got hurt, and LeBron James really had nobody. That's why they won in 2015. So that's gonna come back to that. And then people are gonna, stop talking about Steph Curry's good and Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and all them like that if he, loses this championship. Which I don't think Steph Curry is as good as Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan and all that. What I'm saying, out athletically or anything like that. He's a good shooter. He's definitely the greatest shooter of all time. But he's definitely not up there, I don't think, with the Michael Jordans or the Kobe Bryants, or not even LeBron James. I don't think he's even as good as LeBron James, to be honest with you. So, and all that. But they'll definitely, if he loses this championship right here, Steph Curry, they'll definitely, put him back down and say, yeah, he's just a great shooter. He's not like all that level and all that everybody's giving him. Which I still think he's definitely just a great shooter and all that. I still don't think he's good as LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, or Michael Jordan and all that. I still say Steph Curry's top 10, one of my top 10 favorite players of all time. But I still don't, I still wouldn't put him in there and say, he's better than Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan and all that. I still say AI better than him, to be honest with you. My personal take, my opinion. I got him right here on the side of my corner, my poster AI. I still think Steph Curry's not even better than Allen Iverson. So that's my opinion. But like I said, man, if you always like the content, please don't hesitate to hit that like and subscribe button. This is Slide Media Sports. Like I said, this is my review on Game 3 of the NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors. Stay tuned with me because on Saturday morning, it's probably Friday night or Saturday morning, I will do a review on Game 4 of the NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors and all. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna keep on doing videos about this, about game, about the NBA Finals. Like I said, I'm gonna keep on doing reviews on NBA Finals and anything else big new in sports, or anything big and it's new in hip hop as well and all that. Of course with the Trouble thing, Jermichael Jones, the person that's responsible for killing Trouble in the woman's house, he was over and everything like that. He has turned himself into police, so this is waiting for everything. And what's the hearing and all that and everything, but he has turned himself into police and everything like that. So still a sad situation. R.I.P. Trouble, a rapper over here from my hometown state of Georgia. Anybody from Georgia definitely know who I'm talking about when I say about Trouble. So R.I.P. to him as well. But like I said, this was my review on the NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors on Game 3. Y'all stay tuned with me on Friday night or Saturday or early Saturday morning when I do my review on Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Y'all have a good day and be blessed and be safe.